Alright, welcome to the Dream Skin tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a texture and apply it to skin so it really looks like it's a part of the human skin, and it's going to look something just like you see here. I'm also going to show you how to take some henna art and create this metal face piece, and we're going to apply it to the face and to the skin, and it's going to look exactly like this. I'm going to show you how to do all this that you see right here. So let's not mess around and get started. If you would like to follow along, go inside the Dream Skin folder inside the Project Files folder on this DVD. When you open that folder, you'll find all these files that you see right here. Here's the texture that we will be applying to the face, and we also have a channel mix file right here, which I'll show you how to use later on. I just set the channel and have saved my settings into a file so you can load the settings, so you can get the exact same coloring that I got on my final image. That's what that file's for. And we also have the image of the eyes of the woman here, and we also have the henna art. Special thanks to Melanie for creating the henna right here so we can apply this and create that metal piece for this face. And we also have another metal texture here that we will be using to apply over the metal henna that we're going to create. So before we begin the tutorial, let me go ahead and just give you a walkthrough of the final Dream Skin image. Alright, here's the final Dream Skin image loaded up into Photoshop, and you can just open this as well if you would like to follow along. But I'm just going to go through the layers here and show you and break this down so you can see exactly how I created this. And then later on I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial so you can create the exact same effect that I did on your own image. So what I'm going to do first is make some of these layers invisible here. And let's just start off with the background, which is the eyes image here of the woman. And you can see the very first thing that I did is I applied the texture to the face. And then I masked around the face, created a layer mask over here, and then I also created this image adjustment, which is a channel mixer image adjustment. And I've already saved the settings that I have in the channel mixer file, so you can copy these settings and get the exact same color I have. And then I went ahead and created the metal henna piece that goes over the face. And of course, this is before I've applied the texture to the henna piece. And if I scroll up, we have some shadows that I placed underneath the henna. And I like to call this the rust. So it looks like the metal piece has been there a long time. So we have this really cool looking old rust look, or the metal is starting to make the skin have a different color around it. I really thought that looked pretty cool. So, and also let's scroll up here. And we also have the texture that I applied to the henna metal piece right here. And you can see that I've created a layer mask for this, but I've also adjusted the hue of this henna metal piece up here. And you can see it's just a very slight adjustment there. And I also have a hue and saturation adjustment layer that I've applied over all these layers, which enhances the blue in the eyes. If you see right when I turn this on, I'll scroll up a little bit. As soon as I turn this on, you can see those eyes start to come to life with just a little bit more color. And I'll scroll up here. We also have a shadow that goes around the nose, because since I applied this texture, it almost made the nose disappear. So what I did is I created a shadow around the nose here, and you can see how that just makes it a little bit more dynamic. And then the final layer is a nose highlight that I just applied over the nose to give that just a little bit more depth there. You see that? So it's just like a pen stroke or a paint stroke in Photoshop, just to give that nose there just a little bit more highlight so it stands out a little bit more. And that's just about it. I mean, I don't have very many layers here at all. But we also went into the channels palette, and I did some things with channels to create the henna piece and all that. So let's go ahead and start this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way, and let's go back into the Adobe Bridge,